We keep losing context. Sorry, folks. Sorry, folks. We're not sure what's happening. Sorry, folks. I hope you're here. Ah, technology.
Oh, and there wasn't a black fur coat that showed up there. No, it brought around Liza. There was no coat. Okay. All right, bye.
So good. I think we're on our website for sure, which is exciting. If so good, I think we're on our website for sure, which is exciting. If so good, I think we're on our website for sure, which is exciting. If so good, I think we're on our website for sure, which is exciting. If so good, I think we're on
Awesome. Hey, thanks coming, my sister. Welcome back. Sorry for all these technological difficulties, but you made it.
Yes, that's okay. I just wanted to know what's the last thing that you heard. Did you
Okay,
hear the
I will make you play for you. I'll make you play for you. Okay, what's the last thing you said? Okay, are you ready? Okay, this is what you mentioned at the last thing. Okay, let's see.
You know what I'm thinking? I think maybe the meditation, once I've recorded, I'll post out a link on my page and I can get a full recording, the video available for people so they can download. Maybe that's the best way. What I want to give right now is I want to give a visualization for the couples. Did you hear that part?
Okay, this is what the last thing you shared. I'm going to play for you. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Okay. Mhm. I'm going to play that. Okay, this is what.
3, 2, 1. You are relaxed. Now let's ask God.
Mhm.
Oh, that was it. So you didn't hear my meditation at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, again, let me play again for you.
Yeah.
Now let's ask God and His universe to shine His love and light upon you. Cleanse your mind and body and spirit and give you love and light and a healing and a blessing. Now imagine a ray of universal light from above entering your body from your crown chakra and into your lower chakras, down your spine, then onto your arms and legs and fingers and toes, and
Got it?
entering every organ and cell of your body.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Either you can do two things. You can continue with that one, or you can say, okay, whatever I said in the previous one, if you want to continue that one, rest of the one, then connect with me, and whatever, hire my services or products or whatever, you know what I mean? You can do that one, and you can teach you about relationship or couples or whatever you would love to focus. It's up to you. Or if you want to continue with whatever you ended, from there you want to continue, choice is yours. Right, Mama Lin, up to 6 o'clock. I'm like next 27 seconds. We don't have any speaker, right? So far?
Yeah.
Okay. Mama Lin?
Okay. Just give me 1 minute, okay? Just
Yeah,
one.
take your time. Take your time, my dear sister. Mama Lin? Mama, are you there? George, Mama, are you there? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, who's coming at your 3 p.m. Mama Lin? Then Dr. Nilam is coming. Let's see.
Yes. Just give me 1 minute. My
Sure.
fiance is gonna help me with something. Yeah, because I think I have not a complete version also here with me. So
Okay.
just give me 1 minute.
Sure. No
Yes.
rush. Okay.
Okay, so
Wow. Torch is back, guys. The show must go on. The show must go on. And this is what happened. Torch is front of you. Mama Lynn is front of you. Our guest is front of you. Because our guest has so much to give, to awaken. So Mama Lynn, yay!
Get ready for the spin jam. We've got forks ready after this beautiful meditation. So
Oh
it's
yes,
gonna
look
be
at
very
that.
exciting.
Oh man, I used to play with that, during my childhood, Mama. Oh my God, I loved that one. Oh boy,
All
beautiful.
right, so good. So sorry for technology, everyone, but here we are. Thank you so
That's
much, Patrick.
okay.
We're so happy to have
Do you
you.
want email or no? Can you print if I do send email? Can you? No, I want to read off your phone. I'm more used to that. Can you?
unmute yourself. We can hear you, dear, right now. Okay, now you can. Okay. Yep. Yes. So my Torch family. Yes, my celebrity. Yes, with public demand, our Our yoga queen is back, right? And again, on behalf of technological difficulties, I'm extremely sorry. On behalf of Torch, I'm extremely sorry. But it happens, right? But show must go on. Show must go on. Repeat after me. Show must go on. Show must go on. And last time, show must go on. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Also, Yoga Queen is also coming from USA too soon. Dr. Nilam Rai, yeah, yeah, Dr. Nilam Rai, or meditation is our new medicine. Absolutely, absolutely. If you do meditation, man, you don't need any medicine, man, guys. Absolutely, because you're connecting with the supreme power, supreme soul, whatever the faith you believe. Rama, Buddha, Allah, Rama, Jesus, right? Okay, yes, Mamal Nilam, Dr. Nilam is coming at 7 p.m. PST, Praveen. Bhai. Beautiful. 7 p.m. PST means my 10 p.m. So still we have so much time. Okay, about 4.5 hours to go. Sure. But my celebrity, my Torch family, Dr. Nilam Rai is coming at 7 p.m. Pacific, which is 10 p.m. Eastern. Yes. So make your note for that. And are you ready, my sister? Are you ready? Whenever you're ready, come on camera, and share your light. Keep sharing your light the way you shared already during the previous session about 15 minutes ago. Yeah,
I want him to print something for me quickly. So,
yeah. Send lots of hearts. So I would like and share it. Yeah, and this is today the first day of Torch
but I need to scroll. I don't know.
Torch Health 2021. We've been like already started around 5+ hours are already invested, and speaker after speaker came, poured their heart all the way from, of course, the United States of America, from Canada, Pakistan, where else, where else, where else? Yeah, from Bangladesh, Abu Talha was there, Bangladesh. Mhm. So, yes, Torch is sharing the light for sure. Mamalin, this one. Okay. Who else is coming? Yes, Mamalin, after this speaker, who's coming? Any idea, Mamalin? You are 3 o'clock or my 6 o'clock? And my speaker, my sister, are you ready? Are you ready? Yes. So far, I have the question for you. My celebrity, my Torch family. Okay, so far, what did you enjoy the most? What did you enjoy the most? Which
Dr.
speaker? Yes,
Dr.
Mama.
PGP,
Mamalin.
we have Forbes Riley, and I'm having some sushi, so I'm going to continue my lunch.
Awesome.
Forbes Riley is coming on at 3 o'clock.
Oh, awesome. And he's the actor, right? I believe, Hollywood actor?
Yeah,
she's
she's a TV actress with Jack LaLanne and we're doing Spin Gym.
okay, man. For the Hollywood actress, man, I'm going to change my outfit because this was Swami Vishwaguru is gone now, and
Really good. She's really good. She's gonna get you working.
Okay, awesome.
Stretching.
Awesome.
Woo!
Woo!
We have to get up. We have to get up.
You gotta get up.
Exercise.
Awesome. Awesome.
It's helping me get my back stronger.
Yeah, man. You reminded me of my childhood, You reminded me of childhood. I used to do this stuff, during my childhood. Oh my God.
Above the head.
Oh wow. Above the head, below the head, sideways, this way, that way. Wow.
Yeah, I can only do a few because of the injury, but I'm doing so much better, babe.
You're doing good at this beautiful age, man. You're doing amazing, Mama Lynn.
No, but this is so much better because I haven't been able to walk a lot so now I can work my arms.
Right. So is this on sale? Is this on sale?
Yeah, this is only $19, I think.
Wow, beautiful.
I think so. And it comes in all different colors, Dr. P.
Yay, Mama Lynn, our
There
guest
we
is
are.
back. Yay.
I am ready.
I'm ready. Awesome. You're ready. Awesome. Mama Lynn,
So
introduce
Thank you.
this guest again one more time. Then I'll introduce, and we'll go from there. Mama Lynn, introduce this
Okay.
beautifully.
I will
Welcome.
go from there. I stopped, right? So I just want to guide you again to imagine the pillars of light and the protective divine light around you. And I'm going to count again from 5 to 1. And we are going to continue with the meditation. Okay, so I'm going to count from 5 to 1, and I want you to completely relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's ask God and the universe to shine His love and light upon you, cleanse your mind and body and spirit, and give you love and light and a healing and a blessing. Now imagine a ray of universal light from above entering your body from your crown chakra and into your lower chakras, down your spine, and onto your arms and legs and fingers and toes, and entering every organ and cell of your body. Allow your mind, body, and spirit to bathe in God's universal loving and healing light. Feel your feet growing roots into the earth and stay grounded that way. The earth is also now filled with love and light and gives you its breath and positive supporting vibrations. Notice your breathing as you inhale and exhale through your nose or mouth. Think that with every inhale you receive universal love, and with every exhale you give away fears and worries. Give your fears to God, our Creator, and the angels, and they will transmute them into light. Let go and let God. Let the angels wrap their wings around you and comfort you. You are a beloved child of God, and you are very loved. All is well. You are safe. Allow yourself to relax. Imagine now that light and love are concentrating in your abdominal area. Put your hand on your tummy over your umbilical cord and breathe into it. Repeat after me. I am safe and I am beautifully connected to the universe. I am one with the universe, the life and the living and the creation, and they support me. I am worthy and deserving of complete acceptance, happiness, and support. I choose to come from my true spiritual identity, from my soul space, and to stand firmly by my values and principles of kindness. And God and the universe provide for me fully. Imagine now that your breath and light and love with it are moving up your body. Now breathe into your heart and imagine now that light and love are concentrating in your chest area, in your heart, and then start blooming like a beautiful flower and getting stronger and bigger, and start radiating from your heart into your room, into your country, into every part of this world. Send loving thoughts to yourself and others. Imagine them surrounded by that light and love. Imagine yourself being surrounded by that love and light. Put your hand on your heart and say, I'm my best friend. I love and therefore I heal. I love others and that love is healing me. I love myself as a soul and I give love to myself and it's healing me. Others love me and that's back and that they're my mirror and that's healing me. And I love and therefore I heal. So I heal others and I heal myself. I love myself, I love my creator, and I love others. I love you. Please say your name. I love you. And the universe loves you. Allow yourself to stay a while in that moment. I'm a beautiful, loving soul in a human body. Give yourself a hug and smile. And continue. I am loved, lovable, and loving. I am love. I am light. I am strong. I am worthy. I'm a beautiful and beloved child of God. I accept myself as I am with all my feelings. The Creator and His universe accepts me as I am with all my feelings. I accept others with all their feelings. I give and receive easily. I forgive myself and others easily and let go. I don't even need to forgive. I just understand that I and the others are on a learning path. We're all learning to love. This moment, I let go of anything that knowingly or unknowingly no longer serves me. I say thank you for the lessons and release all. I learn from and release the past, embrace the present, and welcome the future. I choose to be healthy and happy and free myself of any unneeded attachments. I choose to live from my heart and with my soul. I choose love, joy, peace, and gratitude today and every day from today. I am grateful for everyone and everything that has shown up and will show up in my life. I am grateful for what is. I am grateful for all I am given and for all I am. I am joy. Everything that happened in my life made me who I am today. I am grateful. Imagine now that your breath and light and love with it are moving again up your body. Now send your breath into your mind. My thoughts are pure and wise, and my consciousness is full of love and light. I think, therefore I am. I am a co-creator of my destiny. I think loving, constructive thoughts and receive blessings from above. I am united in consciousness with all the living. Think again now that healing, love, and light are filling your entire body, your every cell, your mind, and your spirit. Say, I love my mind, body, and soul, and I nurture them and honor them. With every passing day, I'm becoming healthier and happier, and I'm enjoying my every day of life. I find joy in everything and give love, and it returns to me multiplied. Slowly open your eyes and say, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you to yourself and others in your life for the moments you came out of fear and not out of love towards yourself and others. Let's do it together. I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. And let's say thank you to the Creator for this healing. Thank you. You can also say a short prayer. Dear Lord or dear God, please enter my heart and heal me with your love. Please enter my body, mind, and spirit and purify and cleanse me of everything that is not of you. May your love be my love. May your thoughts be my thoughts. May your deeds be my deeds. May your actions be my actions. Amen. Or you might choose prayers from your spiritual books, such as the Lord's Prayer or the Holy Spirit Prayer or Psalms if you're Christian, or just repeat the Ho'oponopono prayer I shared. And don't forget to smile. Imagine just for a second you're living your destiny life and doing things you love. What are those things you imagine? Can you put them into your schedule during your day or during your week? Do you have a dream? And what would it feel like if it came true? What if it was possible? What if I told you that if a dream came as a thought, you can make it happen? But everything in this world was created twice, first time as a thought. But if you can dream it, you can do it. Would you give it a try? What if we all dream together of a beautiful future? We are what we dream of. Let's dream well. Let's dream positive. Let's dream beautiful. Let's dream love in our whole world. And let's co-create a loving world. It starts with every one of us, our thoughts and our actions. Hope you enjoyed the short meditation. It's actually a meditative and prayer journey. Please remember you are beautiful just the way you are, and God loves you, and happiness is your birthright. You are perfect in spiritual truth. And if no one has told you this today, I see you, I feel you, I love you, and I believe in you. So that's a meditation. Yes, and we can say, if you're a Christian, you can ask the Lord to save us and guide us, right? If you're in your faith, you can ask the universe to guide you and keep you on the right path, depending on what you believe. So that was a meditation that I created, which I think can work for both Christians and non-Christians. It doesn't matter, right? All it matters is our hearts. Our worth is measured by our ability to love. And you are all beautiful. You are all pure love and joy. You are the flowers and of this world. So I want to also give a visualization for couples. This is something to do if you are dreaming of your soulmate, or if you have a loved one and you want to strengthen the bond. So I want you to close your eyes, visualize your dream partner if you haven't met one, or your partner if you have one. If you haven't met one, ask your guardian angel and her guardian angel to help you meet. If you have met one, ask God and the angels to strengthen your bond. Say this out loud with or without tapping. I completely love and accept myself and my partner, and so does he and she or she. My partner I am with right now or I'm going to meet is my beautiful mirror through who I learn who I am and who they are, and they do the same. My partner is my rock I can turn to for support, and my silver I can turn to for comfort. I adore my partner, and my partner adores me. We give love and affection to each other freely. We are both lovable, loving, love deeply with each other, and close ones. We are one in mind, body, and soul. She sees me, loves feels me, knows me, and believes in me. We're both free, yet we're a beautiful unity. We're one consciousness, and we are each other's joy. We are always together, even if we are apart. We enjoy each other's presence. We're one in spirit. We are one. So these are the things that I wanted to share with you today. I will also perform for you Oasis, which is a song about unconditional love. And when I wrote it, it was written for a person in my life, but later when I thought about it, is about my love to all the humans, I think, to all the souls, my soul brothers and sisters and soul fathers and mothers and daughters now as well, because I'm teaching some young children and daughters and sons, I guess, in a way. So I want to present to you my song Oasis. I have been searching through a desert for a drop of water or white trace. And if I find the one, I'll tell you, you're the oasis of my days. And I would be in my arms, and I would keep satisfied, the oasis of my days. The lips are dry, the days are thirsty. When nights are dark, the pain is sharp. But time won't ice and storms, trust me. There is oasis on my path, and I will hold you in my arms, and I will keep this satisfied. You're the oasis of my days. And I want to say thank you. You're the oasis of my days.
So beautiful.
Wow. Mama Lane, what would you love to say about these performances, man? Yoga as well as this beautiful song, the celebrity song, the church song. Mama Lane, take it away, and then I'll share what.
For me is precious because I've really when you did the partnership part, it was really, my whole body was vibrating
Wow.
because I've been asking the universe, for a loving partner to come into my life.
Yeah.
And I've been raising children for 39 years and 20 years on my own. And it's just been a really big time now being the mom without a child in the home. So your meditation, your presence, and then the music, it's like, okay, Tatiana, I really loved this. And I hope you come back and give us another snippet. You know, we're here all week. Well, come play a different music, come say the same music, whatever you'd want. You're welcome to the Torch family. Thank you so much.
Thank you
This
so
is a
much.
very
I
healing
appreciate it. I will pray for to God that He gives you a soulmate. You're
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank
definitely.
you so much. Yeah,
Thank
Mom
you. I
Lynn.
really appreciate your
You
time.
know, Dr. PPP and my other friends are like, no, you don't need, but I want.
Yeah,
If you
exactly.
want it, you should receive it.
Mama
I
Lynn,
really-
you know your requirement, right? Absolutely. You know, and see, my sister, you did this magic to Mama Lynn. Like Mama Lynn, I never ever remember like Mama Lynn mentioned front of like virtually, like, you know, I need the partner. So today, after I did first time, what, like I know Mama Lynn for 4.5 years. Mama Lynn told me personally, like, you know, I'm looking for the partner, you know. So I told Mama Lynn, you know, you're doing so much amazing work, you know what I mean? You're you know, like, but Mama Lynn today confess, like, yes, I need a partner. Yes, yes. So, wow, Mama Lynn, like, see, do you remember, Mama Lynn, when did you like confess, like, okay, when did you announce, like, to the world, like, okay, I'm looking for the partner? I never heard, I never seen in a video or like that. Is that true, Mama Lynn, right?
Yeah, you're right. You're
And
right.
see,
Yeah,
and because of
I think a few years ago, maybe.
no, but you thought, but you never
But-
declared, you know what I mean? Like you never shared with the universe, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, in your heart,
I
but
have chills all the way down my body from your
okay.
meditation.
So this is what it is. This is what you did, my sister, you know, to Mama Lynn, like, you know, brought to the reality and share with the world. Like Mama Lynn is looking for the partner. Now, what kind of partner are you looking for, Mama Lynn? You know, how it looks like, which country are you looking for? What kind of heart, body, mind, soul, you know, like write down 100 things about your upcoming partner.
I think it's what she said. It's about somebody being themselves and
Beautiful.
somebody being connected to themselves. I don't think I've had this yet, you know? So I think when we are connected to ourselves and our hearts and our spiritual self, you know, for me, the part of receptivity for the woman is so important. You know, receiving love.
Yep.
I always receive love from God. I know.
Beautiful.
But because my childhood was a little lonely, I think partnership is important for me.
Mm-hmm,
I
mm-hmm.
think that receiving in the day-to-day lifestyle is important for me.
Yeah.
But they have to understand my life is the world's, you know. I told my first husband this. He couldn't understand. We were married 15 years. He couldn't understand that my soul came from the world, not just for a partner, you know.
Yes,
So
yeah.
I
This
feel the same way, in a way, when I love all the souls. I give love to everyone in my life, right?
That's
And
right.
through my Facebook post, if you go to that page that I gave, I can give it again. You will see all my teachings there, pretty much. All
Thank
my
you.
writings, and I make it, design it beautifully too.
It's beautiful.
So just
Beautiful.
give I think it just adds to the impression and the message that I want to give. But
Thank you.
yes, I try to I share about that. I say, you are my heart and you are my soul, because the two of us make one whole. I am in you and you are in me, forever together we'll be. And then there is another one, and I say, I see you, I feel you, I love you, I know you, I believe in you. Together we share our lives and we build our dreams. You are my life, you are my dream, and I am lucky to be yours. We build each other, we build each other. This is the statements that I use to express my love to all my close ones and to my partner. And you saw that invocation in a partner visualization as well. I see you, I feel you, I love you, I know you, I believe in you. This is using our senses, really sensing each other as spiritual beings as well. So
Lovely, lovely. Lovely, lovely.
Wow.
We are so we're so present to you bringing us present. So thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to ring the bell for your beautiful presence for today and church.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm very blessed to be here with you today. So
Wow.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah, please know how much you're loved. You
Thank
know,
you. You are loved too. I'm sending
you
you
are
all
really
my love.
you're really loved.
You know,
And
I say,
you know when a person knows that they're loved, and I can tell. So thank you so
Yes.
much.
Yes.
yeah. I want everyone to do this one thing for me.
Please.
Put one hand on your meridians, that's where your soul is, and put another hand or left hand on your heart, and just give love from your heart to your soul. And say, I love, and therefore I heal, and I love you. Like, I really love you as a spiritual being, and I want to also send love to others from my soul and from my heart, right? So, yes. Because our planet needs that right now. We all need that right now. We need to send each other love. We don't need division. We don't need arguments. We need to connect. We need to unite. We are one consciousness. I say, there is no you and I, only us, one consciousness. Your pain is my pain. Your happiness is my happiness. I love you. You are my joy. We love and we heal through that love. And I also say that I see in you what I see in myself. I see a soul, a light, and I see an ego, a shadow. So you and I are the same. By learning about you, I'm learning about myself. By accepting you, I'm accepting myself. By loving you, I'm loving myself and other people on this planet, because love unites us all. I love you. You are my joy. We are what we believe we are and what we dream of. Let's dream well. I think that's very important, that we stay positive and dream of a beautiful future, and a loving planet. And we are all very loving. Love is at our core. We should, it's hard when we have things happening to not succumb to fears, but we shouldn't succumb to fears. We should see a beauty and maybe there is some divine providence in everything that's happening. There is certain things which are meant to be. Maybe this is happening to unite us as souls, and so we love each other. So we give each other love, and I think we have it all in our hearts. We just gotta open our hearts and start loving each other and accepting each other and loving our beautiful planet.
Oh, so
Wow.
I'm gonna sneak under because Forbes is here.
Yeah.
Hi,
Hi, everybody.
We're talking about love, and Tantvik just gave a beautiful meditation. And
We have
you should share your love, because Forbes Riley is in the house and she gives love all over the map. And this is Tantvik and Pravin are both from Toronto. And it's just so happy. We've had a lot of technology issues, but anyway.
Yeah, you guys sound a little choppy on my end.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's okay. I'm just hoping for other people listening, it's not quite as choppy.
Yes, I hope so too. So we were just talking about partnership, and Forbes has an amazing partner. And so I want to introduce Forbes Riley. Forbes Riley and I met on Clubhouse. So I didn't know Forbes Riley, but from a little child, I knew Jack LaLanne. I used to watch him all the time, and he was the exercise master of my age. I'm 62, and Forbes is 62 this year, I think.
61.
61. Oh, I'm a little older. And I just have to say, we just had this connection, and I kept trying to, I spent money on her programs, and when I had my injury, and I haven't been able to train with her because of my injury. And anyway, it's been really a wonderful, wonderful time to watch her spark the world with exercise. I bought the Spin Gym. It comes in this beautiful little package, and I just shared it with everyone.
There you
And
go.
here we go. So I'm
All
going
right,
to
come
hand
on, girl.
over
No
the
sagging. No, wait, no sagging. No sagging. Yeah, we have a very tough, there's a little kind of scratching. I'm not sure if it's on, is it on her audio that you hear too?
I
You
don't
guys
know.
hear
I think it's on someone's. Anyway, we're going to let you have the stage. This is Pravin Patel, and he'll introduce you after this exercise. But let's get you going, okay? We'll get off so we're not
Oh,
getting.
you guys are so sweet. Let me share my screen.
Welcome to Torch, ma'am, and all the best.
Tell her what torch is. Tell her what torch is, Pravin.
Sure.
Well, thank you. I will let you hear. I'll share this as a bit of an introduction. Can you guys see this?
Oh, awesome! I'll add it to stream.
Commercials is Forbes Riley.
Forbes Riley is fun. She's interesting. You've got 5 minutes. You got the time. Forbes Riley is dynamic. She helps people. You've lost 140 pounds. She's a tactic. She's a storyteller. And I talk about her in the third person because sometimes I can't believe that I get to be that person. All the vegetables are in. That's actually good. I have made for you a gourmet meal, but it's so easy.
I love it.
Smaller $2 billion host. That's why. So we're here at the HSN. This has been home for a very long time, 25 years. That's showing right now how many women's is on there, how many we sold. I need some number of 60,000. Oh, okay. Remember, I don't sell products. I provide solutions. Big difference. Most people don't dream big enough. There's nothing worse than being like my dad, who had great inventions and no one ever saw them. This is my product, Forbes Riley Spin Gym. Can you imagine fitness anywhere, anytime? The hardest thing in the world is to come up with a dream. If somebody has a vision that is so bizarre, you're gonna fall off the end of the earth. Christopher Columbus, don't do it, but he did it. JFK said we're going to the moon. I think that's why I'm still here. The world needs me. Women need me. I think they need a role model. I think Spin Gym should be in everybody's car, at everybody's desk, in everybody's house. I never get tired of the reaction of a single person.
Amazing.
It feels like really sexual. I love that reaction.
I haven't met Oprah.
Okay.
Right now, I'm glad I met you.
So I haven't met Oprah, but I'm glad I met you. I think that is just so very exciting, don't you? All right. So Lynn, I love the fact that you are spin gymming. And so for all of your audience who doesn't know me, let's take that off the screen. We'll stop sharing there. And now I'm in the grass. And I want to say, yes, I am 61 years old.
You're
And I
in
will tell
brown
you,
rice. You're in brown rice. It's
There you
brown
go.
rice.
because I spin gym, my arms look like this. I will
Yes,
tell you
I
that when
know.
you do this, just 5 minutes a day, I don't know many 60-year-olds whose arms look as good, whose abs look as good, because this thing is not as easy as you would think to do. You punch out some stress, you work on your triceps, you come back here, you work on your biceps, then you work on squeezing out your back, then you lean back, Miss Lynn, in a chair, and you will find your abs, your legs, and we do every single thing with this little product. I created it about 12 years ago. I've sold over 2.5 million of them. And I will tell you, what I love about life is being disruptive. And that has certainly allowed me to be disruptive, to take the fact that we are stuck inside because of these COVID lockdowns and say, I don't care. I can spin gym at my desk. In 1 minute, I can break a sweat. So I gave you a link to we are now doing a challenge every morning at 9 a.m. Lynn, I don't know if you're part of this, but you need to be. We have a group from all over Canada, all over the world. I have to put up a new access code because we were just doing 21 days. But I'll tell you what, it got so popular that people want to do it. They love doing it. It also lives as a private Facebook group. It is fun. Oh, wait, I don't want you guys to see that. You can take my screen off. So no more sharing. Stop sharing. Stop screen. And so I am thrilled about that part. What is the focus of your torch health? What have you guys been talking about?
So this year's theme is cultural integrity. You know, where are we going to bring together our cultural integrity in this world? And Torch means the Organization for Realizing Change in Humanity. So really looking at peace, health, environment, and tech within yourself, but Torch Health represents all of those areas, right? If we don't have good health, we don't have peace. If we don't have good environment, we don't have, peace or health.
That is
Say
so
it.
very true.
Yeah.
I am what's called a holistic entrepreneur in that I think making that there are 5 points to, and it's eat, sleep, move, think, and breathe. And if you don't do all of the 5, you don't have a very compelling life. And so while it's great to make money and focus on that, it's also if you don't have your health, you don't have your wealth, and we know that. But for me, I'm a bit lazy. So I want something like this in my life that says this is that easy. I have a journal that I created. I'll tell you why I created this. And I will be launching this back again this January. It's hard to see on the, but there you go. What this is, my girl, is a non-diet weight loss program.
I heard
read-
you describe it, and I'm totally thrilled about it. But I didn't know. I went on the website to try to buy it, and I wasn't sure where. So can you give us a website and I'll put it on your branding?
I will do that for you.
Right.
What I have right now, I think the best way to do that is on my site. Because
Okay.
I'm also, what we're going to be doing, what this is the reason I call it a non-diet weight loss program is I've had a very interesting relationship with food my entire life. My mom was 260 pounds my whole life. I grew up eating Captain Crunch for breakfast with milk, bologna sandwiches, and chicken fried cutlets for dinner, and always had a dessert of chocolate pudding. There's no, imagine how chunky I was growing up. And I was bullied and made fun of. And even though I was active, we had no understanding of what food could be. I don't think in the 70s and 80s we had any nutritional concept whatsoever. I know that because we ate white bread and popcorn and potato chips and soda and McDonald's and all of the things that have no value to us. So I've been on a mission because both my parents died very young. My mom had diabetes. They both had cancer from smoking. And I got a sense that they weren't doing something right. And then came along Jack LaLanne, as Lynn so nicely mentioned. He is the reason that the word fitness is around at all. He started his home fitness club in 1934. I'm still dear friends with his wife, who's 95 years old. And their sense of what health is that if man made it, don't eat it. It's kind of simple. When my kids were little, I have twins. They would go, Mom, did man make macaroni and cheese? I'm like, uh-huh. They're like, can we not eat that? I'm like, here's the thing about macaroni and cheese. It's made from flour and water, which is the same thing we make paste out of, which we use as glue for your kids to put construction paper on. Do you want to put flour and water and then cheese inside these beautiful intestines where it gets all sticky and gunky? And we came to realize that that was not a healthy choice, and that eating foods that have no label, they don't put a label on a banana or an apple or a grape or an avocado because they don't have to. It's an apple, banana, grape, or avocado. When we start to get into man-made processed foods, it gets very confusing. We're allowed legally to put the word low fat on the front, but high sugar is disappeared in the back. We don't see how much sugar some of the things contain. And the irony that we've learned over a lot of research is that high fat is actually good for us. It's sugar that is the issue. And so I've been on a journey like so many of us, but I've taken this very seriously. And so partly to create my Eat Journal, which is the first way that I've managed to maintain my body for decades now. It took me 3 years to write that. I'm going to write this down. This is a good little tip for everybody listening. The word diet, D-I-E-T. Diet does not mean starvation, deprivation, counting calories, making yourself nuts. D-I-E-T stands for decisions I eat today. Very, very simply. If you make healthy decisions every day, your body will reflect that. Now, there's moments where you have to decide, do I want a broccoli or a brownie? Now, it's not that one is not necessarily good for you, but you gravitate towards the brownie if you're like me because you're what? An emotional eater. Yeah, I know the difference between lettuce and chocolate chip cookie. But so here's what I did here. I discovered that this is a journal for what you eat and for what's eating you. For me, it came down to emotional eating. And so every day you write down what you eat. And every day on the other side, one exercise per day. For example, this one's called abundance. Fill in the areas below with your definition of abundance for family, health, and wealth. And then there's a fun little tip in here. And every day you do one exercise. There's 42 consecutive days here. Funny thing happens. I've taken almost 4,000 people through that program. It's 6 weeks long. When everyone gets to about week 4, there's like light bulbs that go off everywhere. Because I don't tell you what you cannot eat at all. In fact, I say eat whatever you want. But here's the decision as an adult. If you said to me that I want to lose 10 pounds in a month, which is very, very doable, 2.5 pounds a week. If you say that and you show me what you eat every day, if you bite it, you have to write it down. And if you're committed to that, you know that certain foods make you gain weight, certain foods don't. But I'm not going to tell you which ones. It's up to you, because here's the thing. When you and I are no longer together, you only have you to make those choices. And so what happens in this program is you educate your subconscious. And your subconscious says, you know, we said we want to lose weight. Maybe we don't need the chocolate cookie right now. Maybe we hang on to the chocolate cookie till after we're done. And maybe we go put a little sweetener in a cup of coffee, or we put a sweetener in, or we do something to take away the sweet taste, but that's not going to hurt our body. And there's so many choices. And now with all the keto recipes, this is crazy. If you conclude with me that maybe bread and gluten and starch is very bad for you, you can make what tastes like a bagel or tastes like a pancake out of protein powder and eggs and a touch of almond flour. You can get your body metabolizing faster than you ever imagined. And as my daughter noticed, my skin, I don't know wearing any makeup right now, which is crazy at 61, but that my skin is clearer, my attitude is better, and my heart scores have lowered down. So I think as a holistic entrepreneur, making money is great, but getting healthy is even more fun. And then I believe every single person on the planet should have a spin gym. You know why? Because otherwise you're sitting around all day. What are you doing? I'm going on vacation. I'm going to take this with me. I'm going to sit on an airplane. You give me 30 seconds. This thing pumps your heart up and gets you motivated. And then you go like that. You put it on your desk and you keep going with your day. Your day is going to happen whether you utilize it well or not. So if you could say, you know, and so what we've been doing, it's called spingymclub.com. We've been meeting every morning at 9 a.m. And I will tell you, if you go into my inner circle on Facebook, just go to Facebook, Forbes Riley's Inner Circle, you will see a lot of these before and after pictures in just 2 weeks that look radically different. And here's the truth that I've always been told by my mentors. You are either getting worse or you're either getting better or getting worse. You never stay the same. So it's up to you. I would put one foot in front of the other. I would do tiny little changes. For you guys in Canada, I will explain to you how to get that. Just reach out to me on social media. While we ship to the US at the moment only because of all the new restrictions, but I have hundreds of videos. And I'll tell you what, some of the videos have been so inspirational because I think, and I don't mean to pick you out, but I know who you are, that you take some of the things that you do for granted. Oh, you know, maybe I'll get to the gym, maybe I won't. Well, one of the videos that stops me in my tracks all the time, and I'm going to share this one because I can, is Pedro. And the reason I love looking at Pedro is because he represents passion. He represents, and if I can share that screen, Mylin, if you will let me, screen share. There we go. I'm going to do that one right there. And what you get right there is, thank you. You get to see somebody that should make you grateful for everything that you do. Pedro had his arms and legs amputated after he was swimming in a pond one day, got a flesh-eating disease. But watch him go. So it's the kind of thing, Pedro, I don't know if you know, when we spin gym, I get people give me all kinds of excuses saying, oh, I'm so weak in my arms. What do you think about people who have excuses?
I think with excuses, the only person that is getting, problems right there is the person making the excuses. The whole world is going to keep spinning, but the person that makes excuses, it's not going to get anywhere, I guess.
Pedro, what are you committed to doing?
So I'm committing.
Yeah, what's your commitment?
My commitment, I would say I got a second chance in life and I want to make the most of it. I guess making the most of it is impacting people's lives.
Yeah. You stick to it, baby.
I like it. I'm like burning calories here to go to Brazilian Steakhouse after.
And so I watch him very often. He's a dear friend and a motivational speaker. And he just reminds me that all the things that we take for granted, if you didn't get anything special for Christmas, you don't have to worry about putting on your arms and legs to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. And he does. And that really is part of why I'm so committed to this product, because not everybody gets to go to the gym even if they wanted to. And this is a pretty good one too. Anyway, I'm Forbes Riley. I'm here with Team Spin Gym. Our mission is to get you fit, happy, healthy. Are you ready?
Introducing Spin Gym, the powerful new workout that fits in the palm of your hand. Spin Gym works by winding the strength cords and pulling them out to spin the central weighted disc. The secret to Spin Gym is the gyrotronic resistance that's generated with each pull, simultaneously engaging your upper body muscles.
I want you to see why Spin Gym works so well. Check this out. See your thumbs. Go, 10, 9. So now, all my fitness experts, bring it down a little bit lower. Stand up really tall.
Do you see what that's
What do you
doing?
see? So all of his pecs are fine. You see delts
Do you
fine.
see this?
You see ab engaged. I'm going to turn you around. So then you're just going to Usually, right? No, right there. Just right there. Just pull him intensely. All the striations in his shoulders. Look at his entire back. How deep is that fire? I'll tell you. All the way through his entire body.
I ordered a spin gym before I had my first interview because I knew I couldn't work for a company that made a piece of crap. So, and by the time I met Forbes, I'd lost 20 pounds. And you can straight punch, you can feel everything that's going on.
I'm reaching 30 soon, and I think Forbes Riley and the spin gym is definitely going to get me where I need to go. I have lost 26 pounds in just 10 weeks, and I've lost a total of 17 and a half inches.
This is wild. In an office, everybody's spin gymming.
This is like a heavy duty workout.
Yes. But how long have you been
Just
doing
like
it?
minutes. That's amazing. Yeah. Now we can
I can definitely feel it working already. I feel like I've had a really long workout at the gym in just a few minutes.
Even with my disability, I'm able to use my spin gym, and I love it.
You spin gymming, baby.
I like it. I'm like Bernie Keller.
I'm Christine, and I'm doing the spin gym. I have a disability called cerebral palsy.
Look at you go. Give me
It's
this.
better than most physiotherapy that I do have to say truly. It works everything.
I immediately felt results all through my chest, my arms, my back. You really concentrate, you feel it in your back, your muscles here, and your stomach.
Just feel it within the first 30 seconds that you're using it. It's a phenomenal movement.
It's awesome. This is great.
Everything on you is firing. Oh my gosh, you're gorgeous.
Spin gym is awesome.
It's quite a solid little workout, but very cheeky. You can have a good workout, 10 minutes, you're home on this.
This is the most fun thing that was ever invented for arms. I mean, before this, I had to use weights.
So we could go on and on and on. There are thousands of testimonials and people who just
I guess
love
I'm
this.
so jazzed up. I had to see it because I have this disability. I haven't been moving body, and I've been making excuses. And thank you.
So wait. So Lynn, put you back on here. I need to talk to you. I watched you do it, and you're doing it really wonderfully. Tell me why you weren't doing it.
I think I get a lot of pain from movement. I get a lot of physical pain.
Okay, because you're
I
dealing
get
with
pain
what?
in my neck, and I get pain in my back. I was spasming.
So let me ask you a question, Miss Lynn, as I looked at you, beautiful. Do you stretch every day?
I haven't been because of this whole thing, and I really want to move my body a lot more. And I just, I'm a nurse, and a client fell on me in April, and my neck got pulled because I captured him from behind. A very wealthy client, super great guy, and I saved him from falling, so it's a positive. But he fell on my foot, so I couldn't stand, and I couldn't sit on my butt. But
So
this
if he's so wealthy, is he paying for your physical therapy now?
no.
So, but here's what you need to do. You, and I'm looking at you very seriously, is you need to make a declaration in the mirror that says, I need to take care of me. And I'm going to share a couple of fun things. That doing nothing is never the right answer. Now take your spin gym for a second. And I want you to very, very slowly move this. Very, very slow, but don't let it sag. Drop your arms down very comfortably in front of you. And just stand up really tall. And keep going. I want you to imagine that sit. Stay seated, my girl. It's fine. I want you to imagine that there's a string coming out of your head. Keep going and pull your belly button in. Now I want you to lean back just a little touch. And all of a sudden your abs are engaged now. And you see how gentle this is? Now take on one side and just punch. So simple. But what you are doing while you're doing this is the vibration goes through your entire neck. Go to the other side. And yeah, very easy. You don't have to do exercise like you think. Put this on your chest. Lock this down. No, the one on your chest. You had it going on. But put it on your chest and just push from your heart, and you'll feel a different energy as it comes out and around. And spin gym, while you can pump it out and dance, is also designed to go very slowly and really allow you to connect. Breathe in and breathe out. And I will tell you, if you set your timer for just 5 minutes, and then you must stop. So Lynn, you are like me and every other woman I've ever met. We are nurturers of more of other people than we are of ourselves. 5 minutes, literally set your alarm, and then it has to be done in 5 minutes. That little beat, you give me 2 weeks, And you're going to go, but Forbes, I want to do 10 minutes now. And I have to explain that everybody who's in our challenge feels the same way. On day one, I'm out there pumping and they're like, I can't do more than 30 seconds. Now they're all up to 15 minutes. So one of the things that we want as humans is we want instant gratification. This is about as instant as I know. This is not like any resistance band or going to the gym. 5 minutes, and then I want to talk to you in 2 weeks. Can you promise me every day 5 minutes?
Yes.
And
Yes.
one way to do that, so I can keep on you, is to go hashtag Forbes Riley. And so you do it on a Zoom on your Facebook. I'll see it on your wall. And here's
Okay.
my recommendation, because I believe that success is due to accountability and no other reason. I believe if you're not accountable to yourself or someone else, none of us get anything done. How do I know that? I graduated high school. The only reason I studied, like many of us, was because we were told we had to take a test. If there was no test, you probably wouldn't have studied. And if there was no graduating and going to college where you had to get A's, none of us would have cared. So we put in accountability stop gates. The first one is your teacher. Did you study? The second one is your parents. Did you study? And then all of these things. And so when you go to work, you don't keep your job if you're not accountable to your boss or your manager. But being an entrepreneur, and certainly someone who spends their time at home, the best thing that you can do for yourself is set up accountability traps. You're like, if I don't get this done, as Forbes just said, I have to spend 5 minutes to go to Facebook Live. And here's a double-edged sword. I would say to everybody on your wall, hey guys, I've taken on a challenge and maybe you want to join me. Every day, Forbes has asked me to do 5 minutes with her fitness product. I'm going to turn on my live and I'm going to do it. And I'm going to hashtag her. Now, here's what I could use as a friend of mine. Maybe you want to join me. Think about this. And now you're collecting your community. You're bringing them together. You're giving them some results and that is how you build your tribe.
Now I'm going to bring Dr. PPP up here because he wants to build muscle. And I want you to show some pictures of your beautiful husband because he has run how many marathons, Dr. PPP? Oh,
Wait, we
you're
cannot hear
muted.
you.
You're muted. Dr. PPP, you're muted.
You're muted, my friend.
There you.
Oh my God. Fabulous, fantastic Forbes. You rock. And Torch is honored, humble, privileged, blessed, and super excited to have you. Mama Lynn, wow. 4.5 years ago, you found this Torch, and you grabbed Torch family from all over the world. We are 10 plus countries. And yes, to answer your question, Mama Lynn, yes, only I ran 16 full marathons, which is about 700 kilometers altogether combined by God's grace and your blessings. Yes.
Well, so I'm
But
going to
you
offer
said
you
the other
something.
day that you needed to build muscle. So I think Forbes
Yes.
and you should have that conversation.
So I will give you my 2 cents about marathons.
Please.
I do not believe that we were meant to run that kind of a distance as humans. I don't. No, I don't. I don't believe that we were designed that way. I don't believe that we were designed to walk on ground. I think that we were meant to run on ground and sand. And that when you put our foot in a sneaker and you pound it on concrete, I think it hurts your knees, your hips, your spine. So I would look at overall health. Again, we all judge our health in a certain way. And so I will share something with you.
Please.
That if you want to build, again, heart is a muscle that does take cardio. My beautiful husband is a bodybuilder, which also, not sure how I feel about bodybuilding. However, I do know that he was in a horrific car accident. He was on a motorcycle and his whole body was shattered in January of 2020. He sat in a wheelchair for 6 months. He lost all of his muscle. And then he woke up in June and he said to me, I'm going back to the gym. In a year, I want to be Mr. Olympia. And I thought,
wow.
Oh, baby. And so he did his program. He uses my spin gym, but I will show you what he does. And he built his body back. His body looks a lot like this. This was it at its prime. He just did this the other day. He's looking
Wow.
good.
Wow.
But now he has a philosophy. He doesn't train like other people train. And so he's very specific. And I'm going to show you that he never does things that other people do. He never does squats. He never does overhead presses. He never does a lot of things that people do because, and he can tell you better than I can. Let me stop sharing for a second. But he has dissected the body, and I'm going to show you something that he does.
Please.
Do you go to the gym at all?
Yes, I do LA Fitness. Yes, ma'am.
What do you do in the gym?
In the gym, generally I used to do the treadmill, but then I took a session with my fitness trainer, and he said mainly you do muscles one, half muscles, and half cardio one day, and then other day all the other activities with all these machines, right? So that's how he created the program for me.
Well, but let me ask you a question. I've learned this from Joshua. Does he ever have you go over your head?
Oh yes.
Oh no. Joshua, oh no, I'm very serious. Let me ask you a question. Do you ever lift your hands over your head during the day? You don't. And you know why? You are not designed to do that.
That's
your shoulders end up very, very sore. And you want to train your lats. Watch this. Your lats don't run up and down. Your lats run sideways from your outer here to the lower part of your spine. And so when you want to train your lats, you don't do this. You do, in fact, this motion to build that. And I will show you here. There's a couple of things that he does that no one else does. It's fascinating to me. He has a program because he watched people get hurt in the gym all the time, and it really bothers him. So he created, I know, and nobody teaches this. One of my missions this world is to get his program out to the world.
Beautiful.
He will talk about what your chest is. What does it look like? Why does it work a certain way?
Inwards, where your front delt moves it forward. In order to isolate your pectoral muscles, you want to keep your elbows up. You may be able to push more weight with your elbows down, but that doesn't mean pecs are benefiting from it. You also want to keep your forearms parallel with gravity, straight up and down.
See, most trainers will have you drop your arms down below when you're doing that. You never do that because all it does is strain your what? Your shoulders.
If you extend your forearm out as if you're doing a butterfly, then you remove resistance.
Oh, he has a whole thing about why you would never do a butterfly. Oh my God, I love watching.
Yes. Wow.
And he breaks down everything, and then he's a 3D graphic artist.
Mm-hmm.
You get to see how your muscles are attached, which no one ever explains to you.
Beautiful. Wow.
So now you know why you want to train them in a certain direction.
Besides your pecs, your trapezius is the only muscle that you're going to perform multiple exercises for. Why? Because it has multiple origins and insertions. Your trapezius muscle fibers are running in all kinds of different directions. It has multiple origins starting from the back of your skull and running about 3/4 down your spine. They're attached to your scapula.
And so I bet you our trainers have never said this. So what you want to do is you want to train from the origin of the muscle to the insertion of the muscle in the exact right way that you're supposed to do it. And he talks about, he doesn't use a lot of dumbbells. He never does squats. See if I can find anything else that's just really, really fascinating, because it's fun when you understand what you're really doing, which I don't think anyone, and I hold a lot of degrees, no one ever shared this with me.
Absolutely.
Have you ever done a butterfly exercise like out here?
Oh, yes.
Well, he will tell you why that's the stupidest thing to ever do. And I'll tell you, but let me show you why. Because
sure, please.
What muscle are you training when you do a butterfly?
Chest muscles?
No, you're training this muscle right here, your pec.
Yeah, bicep triceps, you mean? Biceps up and
your pec starts in your arm and is attached to your chest. It's the only muscle you're training.
Oh,
so do you think that muscle cares if your arm is here or here? No, it does, as long as it's contracting fully.
Mm-hmm.
Trainers have devised that you take this very, very heavy weight and you stick it way out there where you could snap this bicep because it's holding something. Don't do that. You want to bring it in, and now it's much safer to do the same exercise and get that chest really firing.
Wow.
So he does that. I'll give you the link. He does that. He does that with every.
This is amazing what he's done.
It is
amazing what he's done. That's really exciting. What is his link? I'll put it up on here.
It is called joshuafitness.com. It's a moment. I think it's on sale for $1,000 off. It's $297. He's giving it to everybody this year because he'd like people to start January. By the way, he only does 21 exercises. When he was competing for Mr. Olympia, he did 0 cardio because the next thing to explain to you, and I know this is crazy, but how many reps does your trainer have you do? How many sets does he do?
About 12, 14, something like that.
So you'll do 12, and how many times will you do that?
Sometimes 2 times, mainly, yeah.
Okay, sometimes does your trainer look like Joshua, by the way?
Joshua is perfect, Mr. Olympia. My trainer is not Mr. Olympia, by the way.
Well,
So,
but let me show you something. Your
sure.
trainer says do 2 sets of 12 reps. Joshua says do 15 sets of 50 reps.
Wow.
He does 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 8, 4, 4, 1, and then does half of it again. His body looks the way it does because he doesn't train like your trainer does. And I don't mean to be rude to your trainer.
Yeah, I understand.
I go to the gym every day. I've been in the gym for 20 years.
Wow.
Every single person looks the same as they've always looked. They never, ever seem to look like Joshua does. Yeah, he rebuilt. Yeah, I know. So my mission this year, my beautiful Lynn, is to get people to be aware of what is. Joshua's not a marketer at all. So we've only marketed this. We just started. It took him 2 years to put this together. And I'm excited because when someone says they want to build muscle, it doesn't matter, Lynn, whether you're a boy or a girl, it will totally change the way your muscles build.
Yeah. I'm really making this commitment to you and Joshua because I think for me, you know, I always had a strong body because I worked in the fields. I was a draft horse farmer and I moved to California and I just became like a sit-down student. And my body at 50 became a mess. And for the last 12 years, it's like trying to like, what's going on? I don't like the gym. I wasn't a gym person. I was more of a, be in the fields mama. I have 5 kids and 7 grandkids, and I was out there growing food, and that was my natural rhythm, was in the garden, in the, digging, developing, and my body felt always strong, and I just want it back, Forbes. I'm just so dedicated to having it.
Okay, so Lynn, I will give you the link to join me. I'm going to tell you, in the last 2 weeks, I also had stopped for a little while because I'm not Joshua. I'm not that dedicated, and I was not doing a lot. I've spent a lot of time on Zoom and a lot of time writing books and doing the things I'm doing. And I wasn't really exercising. I was kind of fooling myself. And I went to the department store about 2.5 weeks ago to buy a bathing suit. And I looked in the mirror and thought, oh no, what did I do? And that's when I launched my challenge 19 days ago. Do you know in 19 days, my arms are back. My chest feels sexy again. You give me 1 month of my challenge and I will give you your body back.
Good. We're getting Mama Lynn's body back. Everybody take the challenge with us. Come on, George family, let's go. Forbes is here. We are on it. We got to go with Forbes. This is what she did the first day I met her. I got so jazzed up with you. I love you. I love you. I think you're a rock star. And I
love you for that. I do have to go. I'm heading off to Jamaica for a holiday, and I'm going to decompress and come back.
Listen to us. Will you take 2 minutes and watch our video?
Yes, please. Just 2 minutes, you will love it for sure.
Watch the torch video. Just for us, because I think you're going to like it. And
oh, yes.
Hang on. I gotta get
Just you have to dance like this way. You have to dance during these 2 minutes of video.
Let her dance.
Yeah.
How are we going to get her on the video? We're not going to get her. That would be so fun. So this is our little school in Pakistan. We're raising 10 million seeds to go to 1 million children to feed them. This school had 100 orphans. They had no gardens. They had nothing in their playground. They slept on the floor with no doors. They were on the Afghanistan-Pakistan border. And they literally watch what's happened.
Hello friends, I would like to show you our school. This is our school signboard. Inside of our school, friends, this is a solar school. You can see our solar.
Audio preview.
This is all beautiful. You can see the flowers. It's a green school. We would like to show you the computer lab. Hello, teacher. Yes, this is the computer lab. You can see all the kids are learning different programs. So, hello, Isanda, what are you doing?
I'm learning Turkish soccer.
Yes. What would you like to say about Taj family?
Long live Taj family.
Hello? Yes, what would you like to?
Thank you, Mama Line for seeds.
Yes, Mr. Hussain?
Mama Line, you are so kind.
I will support you and the Taj family, and we are proud to be working with you and also working under your leadership. Thank you so much.
Wow, that's quite impressive, Mama Lynn. I did not know that was what you were up to.
We went from 100 orphans to 25,000 kids to 55,000 kids in Pakistan. I've been there 2 years in a row and lectured all over the country. And what I'd love you to do is come with us in the spring on a tour, and it'll be a Forbes Riley tour. And we could just like really go to the northern region. We've been given land to donate. 8 acres were donated for Torch Seeds. So torchseeds.com is what you can see. And it's pretty exciting because we want kids to connect to kids. So kids in America to connect to kids in Balochistan. And that happened when my daughter was 15, and you just saw the spark. And so we're teaching peace, health, environment, and tech. And Pravin's going to ask you one question because I know you got to go, but ask her what she wants to do here, Pravin. Go ahead. Ask Forbes Riley. This is perfect.
Oh my gosh. You put me on the spot. Okay. Pause. Oh my gosh. Really. You are the fire, and you know that, and thank you so much for, sharing your valuable time. Even though you're busy, still you shared it, and Mama Lynn, I respect and I love your relationship, your friendship with Forbes Riley. Now, the question for you is, Forbes, what would you love the most? Peace, health, environment, technology. Choose one, please. One more time. What would you love the most, Forbes? Peace, health, environment, technology.
What's so funny about that? I cannot imagine one without the others.
Absolutely, that's true. Absolutely, I totally knew your answer would be this one, but still, let's say one is let's say totally 100% to you. Dedicated. You're 100% dedicated to one of that. Other one maybe 80%.
I am personally dedicated to health.
I knew that. Ma, are you ready for? Okay. First, close your eyes, please. Close your eyes. And breathe in. Breathe out. Second time, please. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last but not least, one more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Forbes Riley, the Hollywood actress, the Hollywood has ever witnessed. You are the Torch Ambassador of Health.
Welcome to the Torch family.
That's very special, you guys. Hey, I have a very dear friend over in Pakistan who has been asking me to come there. His name is Mian Moshan. I did not spell it right. You want to look him up. You can find him on in my world. He has written many books. He's very well known. And if he can help Lynn, he is very generous and very successful. So please look him up. And I will send you more information about it. Yeah. And so thank you for that. And let's see how in 2022 we can help support you guys. At the very least, maybe we do a giant Zoom with the school to start with so they can be motivated, Lynn. Get everybody.
it's really about kids connecting to kids, because
Yeah.
we get 4 kids together, and our mission is now that you're a health ambassador, we want you to get a peace ambassador, we want you to get a tech ambassador, and an environment ambassador. The 4 of you build a huge project, because our mission is simple action for global change. It's pretty easy, so that every local area connects to locally to globally. So kids connect that in their schools. And so we're speaking to schools now in America, in Marin, the wealthiest county in like America here, Marin County in California. And we're speaking to these schools to connect to those kids so that they really see what's happening to their environment. Why are we having fires here? Why are we having, so kids spark everything, as we know. And you've got a great family. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a beautiful holiday. And we're just thrilled to have you here for the Torch family. It means a lot to me. It means a lot.
You are very special. I will see you guys. Have a great new year, and I will talk to you in 2022.
And forms, during my childhood, I used to do that, the one you came up with the invention. During my childhood, I used to do that, oh yeah, with my friends and buddies.
I did not invent the concept. The concept is the oldest toy known to man. I just put a health and fitness spin on it.
But beautiful, yeah. The way you put it, the way you marketed, it disrupt the whole industry. You know what I mean? Simple but beautifully, and proud of you. Guys, proud by Riley, for Riley products. Riley's husband product, man. And let's rock, man. 2022 is your year, right, Riley?
All right.
There you go. Bye. My God, Mama Lynn, Torch is on fire. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Like, have you imagined, 4.5 years ago, you came up, God gave the vision of Torch. At that time, have you ever thought, 4 years from now, Hollywood actress will be, one of the guests, at the Torch health event. Oh my gosh, I didn't imagine, when we were joining, and we took our Torch to the next level. We never ever thought, we are going to bring Hollywood actress, such a successful Hollywood actress with the heart, to help people, to help common men, even though, very successful financially, career-wise, husband is very successful, but still, very busy, but still gave time to our Torch.
It was really, really great, because
it was really great.
I've given her, I had some money because I was working when I met her.
Mm-hmm.
And I spent money with her because she inspired me in a new way, because she wasn't about diet. She wasn't about, she was about women empowerment. But I've kind of watched, and then I'm like, oh my gosh. And, I don't get real hyped, as you know. I keep pretty kind of stable. You get hyped. You are such a match for Forbes Riley. That's why I wanted you to get on there, because, she's just a spark. She's a spark.
For sure, yes.
And she really, really has helped so many people. And she's had to do all the technology herself. And then her daughter worked with her. And so she struggled like me. And we struggled at the same age, because we don't know the technology. We need people to help us, because we're not at that age. As much as Torch is beautiful, we need everyone watching to support Torch, because we've got a great mission, a great vision. But I think our need is technology. We need the technology funds to be step up. And I'm just doing what I'm doing, and I'm not even really a businesswoman. I'm a spiritual guide and a spiritual leader, and so even a CEO. I said this morning to somebody, I want a CEO for this next year. I do. I want someone that can bring it to the next level, because I don't want to do that part of it. I can go and teach and develop and build relationships, but I don't know how to do what people do to make a startup the money that it needs. And we're a startup. This is going on our 5th year. Torch is a really great startup. We have great programs. We have Torch Tabletop Healthcare. Can I talk about that for a minute?
Why not? This is your platform, our platform, everybody's platform. Sure, why not? Feel free.
I want to talk about Tabletop Healthcare Plan, because that's how Torch started, with Michi and Aveline Kushi. But even after the fact, I was working with elders, and I saw them. I think I've shared this with you. They were in nursing homes, or they were in their homes with a caregiver, and pretty much they were alone completely. And my heart broke as a nurse. I broke apart as a nurse. And as I developed this out, I was just like, what are we going to do? So I started Humanitera, and it was called a Table Talk Healthcare Plan. Humanitera moved into Torch, as we know, but in 2015, we tried to market it to a larger body. We went to Keiretsu, a huge angel funder, because I had it all mapped out. I had how to build it, everything. And I couldn't quite ground it too much myself, but I went to these angel funders and they said, boy, this is a great idea. I went to nurses and doctors and everybody, and it was about putting a circle around a human being. So what would happen right now, because you live by yourself, and if you broke your knee or something, say, take that back, it's not going to happen. But, if something happened to you, do you have people around you that would help the doctor, the nurse, and others around you to support you, to get you food, to get you driving to doctor's appointments, to get you, good, healthy food, to get you don't have that. So a Table Talk Healthcare Plan is what I went to market with, to try to say, we need help. We can't do this. It broke my heart as a nurse. I stopped nursing 1 year because I couldn't do it. It was so painful to me.
Oh.
And I literally got this guy. He was a Purdue grad, an artificial intelligence guy. He said, I want to partner with you. I said, great. So we drew up our papers and everything. And I hired a lawyer. I spent, $1,000 to hire a lawyer, did the whole thing to try to get Table Talk Healthcare Plan connected. And he was willing to be $140,000 to partner because he thought it was a great idea. Well, guess what? He wanted to steal the intellectual property of it all.
Oh my God.
My lawyer wouldn't let me sign on it because he wanted to take my whole program and use it for himself.
Oh,
and
God.
it broke my heart. It broke my heart because it was like I worked so hard for 3 months with him. I told him all about it. I helped him. And it was so painful to me. So I pulled back, and then I had that really bad injury.
Oh God. Oh, God.
And I had the concussion. And from then I've had 4 injuries in how many years? And so I guess it was before that I had 1 rhomboid muscle strain from nursing as well. And you've got to be savvy to run in these worlds of men. But the funny part, I'll tell you the good part. I went into Keiretsu, and he said, I want to go to Keiretsu, and I want you to try to, this was before the documents and all of that, before I had the documents, but we were working together. And he said, I want you to schmooze with people and talk to them. There were 1,000 people. It was a big event. And just talk to people. Well, I came out with 5 business cards, and I handed them to him. And he said, how did you pick these? And I said, well, my intuition, just like, he said, these are the top earners in the Bay Area. Out of 1,000 people, Mama Lynn picked out the 5 top people. We have an intuitive thought, but I'm not, this whole thing has gone so far because Table Talk Healthcare Plan, I want it as a Torch Health platform. We have Torch Environment with Torch Seeds, but Table Talk Healthcare Plan, we want as a Table Talk Healthcare Plan for Torch Health Program, so that we have each program, like Haji Khan and Kasrat Rai have the Peace Program, and Taqwa, we want to get that rolling. So that's our benefit. We benefit back to them. We pay for Torch flags. We pay for Torch logos. We pay for support for them to ride their bikes, to walk, whatever. But when we think about Table Talk Health, and this is Torch Health, Table Talk Health is a platform so that people have a surrounded relationship to East-West medicine. So many people go towards alternative. You're a homeopathic, you know that. Wouldn't you want a homeopathic on your team? If you broke something, you would want a homeopathic probably on your team. You would want a spiritual advisor, either a pastor or a priest or, or a mufti, right? Or a Hindu tradition. You'd want Swami on there. You'd want your favorite friends like me. I would want to be on your Table Talk Healthcare Plan. So if you can't talk to your doctors and really make decisions, I know what your plan is. I know what Pravin Patel wants if something happens.
Beautiful idea. Beautiful.
So, Table Talk Healthcare Plan has to manage this year. It's got to move. It's time for it to move. And we're going to build it. We're going to build it. And
Yes.
we're going to build it from a powerful place, because we as human beings deserve to be cared for by others in this way. And we've lost each other. As soon as you get in the healthcare system, if you're my age, you're alone. My girlfriend broke her foot at 72 years old. She's completely alone with a broken foot. Her partner didn't want to deal with it, didn't want to take her back and forth to doctors. You know, she's been in pain for like 6 months, and she's just been alone in it. I've been alone with my own injury, but you know, I have you guys, so you're part of my healthcare plan, even though you don't know. But
Yes. Yeah.
but we walk spiritually.
Mm-hmm.
And the other program I want to put for Torch Health is the Deep Witness of Star of Hope project. And I'm going to hand you an imaginary star right now. And this program I started in 2010 in Oakland. And I was speaking to a group of Latino women. They were undocumented. They had no money. Their husbands were beating them up. There were a lot of domestic violence at home. It was quite telling. There were mothers of a school over there, and it was in the most dangerous place in Oakland. And I would go once a week and speak to them. And how I shared with them is that I was a survivor of domestic violence. I was a survivor that pulled myself up as a mom, put myself through school, you know, was able to get a 6-figure income, was able to create, you know, something special. And here with these women to say, oh my gosh. And so I went home, and it was All Kings Day. You're going to love this story. And I might cry, but it was
okay.
All Kings Day. And my daughter's godmother had sent her this beautiful star. And it was a beautiful, I could show you actually.
Please.
It looked like this. It looked like this, but
Wow.
you know, in the window, and it was just a star. But you can put it in the window. I think they're even in here.
Mm-hmm.
Sea glass, it's just a piece of paper, you know, just a different type of star. But I took it with the college students, and I took it back to them, but it was sitting in that day. And there was a mom that came in probably 2 weeks prior, and she said, I have to share something. I said, please. She shared with the group. She said, my mom just died. And I said, oh, I'm so sorry. She said, well, the ambulance came and got her, and the ambulance took her body, and I'd been caring for her for like 3 years by myself. The ambulance came and took her, and she was left alone in the house by herself. And she said if she would have been in Mexico, she would have had her whole community helping her for 6 months. And I just started crying in that big meeting. But that day, 2 weeks later, on All Kings Day, on the 6th of January, I sat there in my window, and I remember that story, and I'm sitting there crying. Through that star, this message came, and the whole room lit up. And it said, build the Star of Hope. And the whole vision was given to me to give stars, give 5 stars, 5-pointed star, give 5 stars to 5 people. And those 5 people, you're going to tell them when you give them a star, you're going to give them 5 extra stars. You're going to say, I've got your back, Pravin Patel, no matter what happens to you. Mama Lynn has your back financially, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And if you need anything, I've got your back. But all I ask in return is to give 5 more stars out. And I go to the next person. You know, Fatima Aziz, I've got your back no matter. So if we get into a situation where we cannot help, we've got somebody behind us to know that we're not alone. We're not alone. This whole world is all survival. And we're so deeply embedded to survival and consciousness that we forget that cultural integrity. And that's another cultural integrity for this program today, because our cultural witness is each other. Our cultural witness to those kids in Balochistan is that you and I need to get there. And we need to spend a week there and just spend time with those kids and just love them. And sleep on the floor if we need to sleep on the floor, and feed them if we need to feed them, and do what we need to do to be able to create something with them. So that we know that we've got their back in a world that their parents have died because of war.
Yeah.
You know, many of them because of the Afghanistan border. Many of their parents have died and gotten dropped off there. And you know, I remember people saying to me, oh, he's just after money. He's just after money. Raymond was the first one in my life that acted, and he took action, and he brought action to the kids. He brought seeds to them, and you remember what happened to them after these seeds. They were out there praying, right? The whole crew, right? Every day on social media, those kids were praying. There were prayers. They were doing exercises on there. It was quite remarkable. It was quite remarkable what happened. So I just want to love this relationship to this life, to help each other know we're not alone. I think this is our biggest practice today. You know, the survival thing is not real. It's just not. And you got to reach out to people. You got to reach out. And the Torch is a group of entrepreneurs that want to help you succeed in your entrepreneur business. You know, and we have Table Talk Health, we have Torch Seeds, but we also have Eco Inspired Living, which is our website, which again, we're getting worked on. But that site, Pravin has his book on there, and Eco Inspired Living has his book. So you can order his book, The Celebrity Guru. He's on the top shelves, you guys. You got to know who this guy is. He's on the top shelves with all kinds of supportive people. So, you know, you've got to bring forth, I mean, how lucky I am. Have Forbes come today, right? Have Forbes, a TV star, to come to Torch today. And make the links, to create system change, right? A shared leadership platform. And to know that she's always a Torch member now. We're going to keep reminding her. And we're going to love her so we can support her in her work. And get the Spin Gym. And we've got the Spin Gym.
Yeah.
Challenge 5 minutes a day. I'm going to go online every day. And I'm going to tell you guys that I'm going to spend 5 minutes. My arms are already sore from doing it before. Woo! That's amazing.
Wow.
My back. Maybe this will help build those muscles back in my back.
Absolutely, not maybe. Forget about maybe. Yes, you're going to get your health back.
My back. They're going to heal my neck.
There you go. You are the healer, Mama Lynn, you know, and yes, look at that. Yes.
I really needed something, you know, that just lifted me up today. Everything, that's God's grace today. To have Forbes come with us. Thank you, Forbes Riley. We love you.
Yes, thank you, Fox, really, for sure, man, for sure.
Conference, we're going to be spin gymming, and you're going to watch Mama Lynn start her challenge. Okay,
yes,
so we're going to
yes.
remind me through this 3 days to remind me to spin gym. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I need to bring it to a new level.
Of course, beautiful.
I don't want to be in this pain anymore. I don't want to be in this pain. The physical pain this week, just Pravin knows where it's from, and I'm not good. And I just pray that you guys really reach out.
You deserve smooth life for sure, Mama Lynn, because when you get smooth ride, smooth life, you know, you're going to back 100 times, 1,000 times, million times back to the society, back to the world, you know. So God knows that, right? You know, God knows. So to make, you know, world more beautiful, of course, you know, God is going to heal you for sure, because yeah, you are always the giver. But yes, you know, you gotta take time for yourself too, Mama Lynn, you know. And I'm glad Riley gave this exercise for you. You know, it's not really like looks like so simple, but you know what I mean. It's like you know, your childhood you're going to bring it back. Your health is you're going to bring it back. Your you know, all this all like, you know, emotional, physical, lots of like different layers. You know, it's gonna work. Looks like simple, but so beautiful. You know.
I'm gonna take a break. You could take a break. Kurt's coming in at 5 o'clock, so we can both take an hour break.
1 hour from now, Kurt is coming. After that,
shall we shut it down right now, and then we'll start a new one?
Okay, so we have 1 hour, right? Still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just end the broadcast, just because we don't want it to go off in the middle. And I'd rather shut it down and start over. We've been going for 1 hour and 41 minutes. It's nice for people to have shorter clips.
Okay, yeah. Okay, let's do that then. Let's do that.
And, we'll be back at 5 o'clock. And
so you're 5. Okay, so we'll be back at 5 Pacific.
You're 8 o'clock.
Yes, 8 Eastern. Okay, and Pakistan time is 6 a.m. In the morning.
Yeah, please watch this clip. If you just came on watch the clip because this is Forbes Riley. She just joined us. She gave both Pravin and I a lot of information. And we're just really thrilled. And we hope that today in your life that you can spark something spiritually really deeply on your cultural integrity for yourself. You know, that deeper witness of having somebody, you know, be in your life. We are here for you. We're totally humbled by so many things that have happened. Pravin and I have had more laughs over the last 4 years and what's happened on this platform. And I still don't know even how it all happens, but it happens. And it's pretty magical, and we'll have more to share. And I hope you join us at 5 tonight, Pacific time. It's December 17th, 5 o'clock. We've got 55 minutes and we'll be back. All right. Any last words, Pravin?
Thought is the movement. Thought is the revolution. Thought is light. Light is God. God is Allah. Allah is Jesus. Jesus is Rama. Rama is Buddha. Buddha is, Jaina. So, thought is spiritual. Even though like torch is, you see common man coming on the torch as the speaker. You've seen today like Hollywood actress, Hollywood actress, very successful, husband is successful, wife is successful, be busy, going to Caribbean or somewhere, for the vacation, but still took the time. Why? Because Mama Lynn, Torch Mama, made that relationship. That's why became the Torch ambassador of health. That's why promise in 2022 help during our Torch school program, and vice versa, because Mama Lynn has given so much. Even though Mama Lynn has almost financial challenge, still Mama Lynn, bought the products or services, and follow it like, and then that's what it is. And still, challenge Mama Lynn, 5 minutes challenge for like a certain time, and boom, man, right? This is what it is like, so oh my God, like today is the day one, okay? Today is the day one of Torch Health 2021. We've been here in this universe for like 4.5 years already, Torch, so we have already proved the success after success after success, right? But again, we would love to welcome you no matter what's your race, no matter what's your religion, no matter what's your sex, male, female, in between, homo or whatever, you're most welcome. Doesn't matter what's the skin color, white, black, brown, whatever, you're most welcome. And this is the day one. Still day one, it didn't finish yet, because we are going to go 12 hours from 13 actually, right? 13 actually, yes, 9 a.m. Mama Lynn's time. 9 a.m. Mama Lynn's time, which is Pacific time, or 12 Eastern time, so 12 Eastern to 12 midnight, or Mama Lynn's 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific, right? So 12 hours, not only 17th, which is Friday, December 17th, but also we'll be doing same thing over on December 18th, as well as December 19th. So 3 full long days with speakers from almost every country, every continent except Antarctica. And Torch is right now more than 10 countries already. And we'll be going to each and every country of the world, including Antarctica continent. So this is what it is. Normally today introduce with the Torch here about the STAR program, also the different other programs. So like Mama asked amazing questions just recently, like, Dr. PPP, like, do you have anybody, what if happens you get hospitalized, or what if something happens, God forbid something happens, do you have anybody who move you around or who take care of with you besides your doctors or nurses? Same question to you is, same question. God forbid something happened to you. Do you have that support? Moral support, like physical, because everybody busy in their own world. Even like if you ask a 1-year-old kid, he's very busy or she's very busy, even at age 1. If you ask any, let's say your teenager's boy or son, very busy, because teenagers, boom, like even though you created them, but they have their world already. And you ask even 60 years or 70 years or even 100 years, he or she was also very busy, So this is what it is. So think about it, to the actions, and this is what it is. We'll be back after 51 minutes from now. So Eastern time is 8 p.m. Mama Lynn's time is 5 p.m. We'll be back, and amazing speakers are lined up for you. Also,
Our
Dr.
lineup is right on there in the website, but we have Kurt at 5 to 6:30. Then we have Neelam Rai, and she is an amazing angelic presents for all of us. Very much get excited. Then we've got John Connor. He's the blockchain Bitcoin, and he's going to rock your boat tonight. He's going to get really excited, and he's very, very fun. And he has a message like, really get on board with, regeneration and what does the health of this earth really mean. And then we've got our original Amir, Mukhtar Amir, is coming on at 10 o'clock. So we're going to be going till at least 11 tonight Pacific. You might be sleeping, Dr. PPP, but we'll try to keep you going. But Amir has a Quartiles, which is our first torch farm. And that was the original farm. You can go to torchseeds.com and see it, torchseeds.com. He'll be on tonight talking about organic food and how important it is for you. And so that's very exciting. So we've got Regenerative Earth with John Connor and Amir. And I think there's a break at 9 o'clock if anybody wants to come on and speak. 9 o'clock.
Okay, so 9 Pacific.
Yep, there's a break in there. So let's play it out. Let's see who comes next, because this break was fantastic with Forbes Riley. Thank you, Forbes, again. We love you.
Yes.
Woo!
And our previous speakers up to day one, like Mia Natur was here from Pakistan, the digital senator. My sister from Toronto, did amazing session
a
about.
senator from Pakistan today. I mean, come on, guys. He's on every torch because he loves us.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Kurt Kruger from always every torch, Kurt Kruger always showed up, and for her, his heart for big time, all the way 100%. So. Yeah, who else was the speaker? Who else was
Dr. TPS.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Boom to tomb. Boom to tomb. Oh my gosh. Barira.
Singing our beautiful opening prayer. I mean,
my goodness.
Without even speaking it, it just happened, right? So that's what it is with Torch. There's a mystical, magical, spiritual thing that happens here. And I'm blessed because then we know it's not from me, it's not from Dr. PPP. It's from this greater place. It's totally, so thanks be to God. And it doesn't have anything to do except spiritually opening our hearts and saying we've got this, know. And Fatima, Aziz.
Oh yeah. Our ambassador, Torch ambassador of all the 4 pillars: peace, health, environment, and tech. Wow! From this July 21 to coming July 2022. Boom! Wow!
We're moving.
Yes. So see you after about 48 minutes. That's right. 48. Yep.
All right, we're on. Bless you all. Thank you. I'm just going to put our meditation up for a minute.